How's it going, everyone? My name is Mustang, and welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a mod. Yes, but not just any mod. It's a planet pack that goes by the name of Infinite Discoveries. And I have a very, very good reason of checking this mod out, because this planet pack is different from every other planet pack that I have checked out, and probably any other planet pack I've ever seen for this game. And basically what it does is that it adds entirely new star systems, but oh no, it not only does that, it also creates your own little Kerbal galaxy for you to go to and explore. And the unique part about this mod is that it actually has procedurally generated planets, meaning when you download this mod for yourself, you're probably going to get something completely different for what I have gotten on this. But I love that idea. Just like the idea of procedurally generated planets, I never thought I would actually see that in this game. So yeah, let's just hop on into the tracking station, take a look at what this mod gives us. Now, I should probably mention a few things right off the bat. Like all planet packs, this mod does require Copernicus in order to work. And the mod creator also says that you are also going to need some other additional mods, but don't worry, he provides links to all of them on the mod page itself, as well as a entire video tutorial on how to set up this mod, because it's not like other normal KSP mods where you click on the mod and drag the mod folder to the game data folder. No, this requires some separate programs and a little bit of additional setup for the procedural generation to work. And once you have that happen, you can basically customize how many stars you have, how many planets, moons, etc., etc. You can there's even an option, I believe, for you to have a little galaxy option, which, yeah, that is cool. I just think that's a really cool thing to have. And by the way, you are going to notice something as we zoom out. The little skybox seems to not work anymore, which, yeah, I'm guessing that, I want to say that's a bug, but I'm not sure. So yeah, on every other star system here except for the stock system, you're going to see a lot of black, a lot of darkness here. But that's just how the mod works, I'm guessing. But anyways, let's just tab through our regular. Oh, hold on. That's not good. Wait a minute. Let me try and eyeball this. Yeah, it does not help that. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go and back into the tracking station and do this. Okay. Okay, now let's just stay here for now. We're gonna Duna, like Dres, Jewel, Elu, and here we go to our first system of Soltor, which is a orange star. I'm guessing this star is beginning to flare up into a red giant, and it actually has quite a few planets. Now, you can't adjust the amount of planets each system has. Well, not really. Again, procedurally generated, it's going to generate whatever it wants, but you can adjust the maximum amount of planets a star system is allowed to have. I think I have mine set at 5, but I'm not sure. I've had this mod for a while, and I've kind of forgotten the settings I set for it. But anyways, the first one is Backenswell. I am really sorry if I butcher some of these names, but yes, this is it looks like a lava world, which, actually, wait, hold on. It might be tidally locked, actually. And by the way, the descriptions are also going to, they all should say the same thing. It's a planet generated by infinite discoveries of roughly 1.5 times the size of Kerbin. This planet has an atmosphere with a pressure of 161.18 kilopascals. So that's 1.59 atmospheres. This planet has no oceans. This planet is tidally locked. Okay, yeah, it is tidally locked. But yeah, a cool little planet for you to go and explore with facing a just a ball of death. But the next planet is Storo, which yeah, it's a little rocky world. Reminds me of Mercury. I mean, a very brown Mercury, but still. It's 0.39 times the size of Kerbin. This planet has no atmosphere. Planet has no oceans. This planet is tidally locked. Oh, really? Huh. I wonder if this is a red dwarf. I wonder if that's why they're tidally locked. Which, by the way, the descriptions are very basic on what they say. Again, procedurally generated planets. You can't really expect much. But hey, at least they have descriptions. And here is Kerbal, which reminds me of chocolate. Let's see. Roughly 0.46 times the size of Kerbin. Planet has no atmosphere, no oceans. Planet is tidally locked. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a orange dwarf or a red dwarf star. Yeah, would make sense as to why all the planets are tidally locked. But that's interesting. Again, the variety you're going to get with this mod is truly amazing. Anyways, next star is Withi. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. With the first planet of Suheat. And I'm going to do a lot of... Oh wait, hold on. My game's frozen. That's not good. Oh wait, no, there it goes. Okay. Oh, okay. Something tells me this planet is also tidally locked. Let's see. Which, yeah, looks like, well, this planet seems to have, fared a lot worse. It looks like it's gotten into a couple of fights with all the scars across its surface, but I think it looks cool. Generated by discovery is roughly 0.94 times the size of Kerbin, so it's actually very similar in size, with the pressure of 1.45 atmospheres. It has no oceans and it is tidally locked. Okay, yeah, it is tidally locked. A lot of tidally locked worlds. I mean, yeah, close proximity to the sun. Makes sense. Alright. Deplorane. Oh god, I'm really appalled. And our first gas giant as well. Which, by the way, I should probably mention, there is a variety of gas giants here, but they seem to all be the same color. Again, this is probably not going to be the case for you once you download this mod, because again, procedurally generated, you're going to get something completely different as to what I've gotten. This is just the system that I've gotten. Which, yeah, you got auroras, you got all the bands of gases and storms. Alright. Let's see. Roughly 9.83 times the size of Kerbin. Has an atmosphere pressure of 12.13 atmospheres. Planet has no oceans. Planet is tidally locked. Wait, really? Huh. I wonder how that affects a gas giant. That's actually really interesting. Which it does have a moon, though. With Roserw. That sounds very similar to another planet that we checked out earlier. Roughly 0.39 times the size of the Moon. Moon has no atmosphere. Moon has no oceans. I mean, yeah, it's a little moon that's marked with a couple of craters. Been hit by quite a few asteroids, but yeah, it looks very rocky. A very rocky world. But yeah, you can observe the gas giant from here. Cool. All right. Oh, God, what is that name? Roses. Wait, is that Roses? I have no. Again, I apologize severely if I'm butchering any of these names. Okay, but yeah, it's a red giant with one singular planet around it with Witterm. God, I apologize. Also, my scroll wheel is going to hate me after this. This is one of my favorite planets, just because of the epic atmospheric storm that we get. There, that just looks awesome. Which I'm guessing it's tidally locked. Yep, it is. A lot of tidally locked worlds here. Roughly 1.03 times the size of Kerbin. It has an atmosphere, which I don't think you want to go there. 2.01 atmospheres. Oh yeah, and it has no oceans. Shocking. I know. Which, yeah, that's what it looks like. Anyways, next one is oh yeah, Scorched Berry Center. I don't know if this has anything. It doesn't look like Whoa, what the? Okay, that's a weird effect. I probably, yeah. Which, by the way, this is actually a binary star system. So the binary star is right here. Apparently you can orbit this, but I don't think I want to. Because, you know, that's usually bad things happen. But here we go. We have 2 stars here. Rosebia. Oh wait, no, Rosebla, and then Scorch. Much easier name to pronounce. All right, but here we go. We have Scorch for the first one. It's a fairly main sequence star, at 1.14 times the size of our home sun, which Scorcolike. Jesus, some of these names. I'm guessing the names are also procedurally generated too, which here it's a gas giant with no moons, but very nice band of clouds. Although it does look very similar. Let's see, 10.82 times the size of Kerbin, has an atmosphere, which yeah, don't think you want to go in it because you know gas giant. 4.38 atmospheres, has no oceans, planet is tidally locked. Man, a lot of tidally locked worlds here. Okay, now rock. How the heck do you pronounce that? Rock Flea. I don't know. But it's 0.32 times the size of Kerbin. It's a nice little thing. It reminds me of man, another chocolatey little world there. Has no atmosphere, has no oceans, it's entirely locked. Something tells me that that's not entirely accurate. I find that hard to believe. They can't all be entirely locked, right? Okay, that might be an issue with the mod there, which it does have a moon. Roughly 0.36 times the size of the Mun, has no atmosphere, has no oceans. Yeah, something tells me that that planet is not some of these planets are not entirely locked. There's no oceans, moon has no atmosphere. 0.27 times the size of the Mun. Actually, I really want to. Later, I'm going to check to see if some of these planets are actually tidally locked. But anyways, next is Stonero. 2.21 times the size of Kerbin, has no atmosphere, no oceans, tidally locked, same whole spiel, with its own moon of Roserw, which is it's a moon 1. Oh wait, no, not 1. 0.16 times the size of the Mun, has no atmosphere and no oceans. Is this a moon of a moon? Okay, no, it's not. Okay, just had to check. Okay, next is Arba, another gas giant, which looks very similar to the other one in the system. And 13 times the size of Kerbin. Atmospheric pressure is 7.76 atmosphere. The planet has no oceans, obviously, and it's entirely locked. Yeah, something tells me that's not entirely correct. But yeah, nice. I do admit the gas giants have a very nice texture to them. Like you can see it has a little bit of variety with, like, you can see some storms going on up here and the auroras. They look cool. Anyways, we have a Pebble as its first little moon, which yeah, it's a little green thing. It's 80% the size of the Mun. No atmosphere, no oceans. Yep. And then we have Semiar, which, yeah, I actually have a craft landed on here. We will check that out in a minute because this world is cool. It's actually got a very pink hue. I didn't notice that before. It's 1.1. It's 1.71 times the size of the Mun. Has an atmospheric pressure of 0.79 atmospheres, and the moon has no oceans. But it does have some polar ice caps, kind of like a very pink Mars, kind of. And it looks the binary star system. You can't really see the other one right now. Where is it? Somewhere. Okay, yeah, there it is. I don't know if that's the one you can see from space, but yeah, there you have it. I would like to get it to a position where they're the closest to one another, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is the best we're going to get there. But, anyways, next is the other star in the binary system, Rosebla. which doesn't have any planets. Which, it's not the only star that doesn't have planets, by the way. There's another one, which, Ignisum, which, oh, coincidentally enough, it's a star that has no planets. Nice. And yeah, just a normal main sequence star. If you want to have a probe orbiting it, studying it, yeah, you can. Also, it is bright. Jesus Christ. Anyways, next is Scoua, which is a blue star. 7.32 times the size of the Kerbal. It's also quite a big boy. Alright. Next planet is Trokalef. Trokalef? Trokalef. Okay, yeah. Trokalef. Uh-oh. My game's frozen again. This isn't good. I don't think my game likes me at the moment. There it goes, which... Yeah, this reminds me of Mustafar. It's just like all the cracks in like the I mean, I'm guessing some of this is lava. It looks like that's what it looks like. 0.95 times the size of Kerbin, has an atmospheric pressure of 1.06 atmospheres. Okay, it actually has a pretty decent atmosphere. And no oceans, planet highly locked. It's actually quite a thick atmosphere. By the way, I should probably mention something else. I do have environmental visual enhancements, stock and visual enhancements, scatterer, a bunch of graphical mods installed as well. So these might look a bit different for you when you do download this mod out for yourself. But yeah, highly recommend the graphics mods though, because it definitely enhances your gaming experience. And also, the skybox seems to be working now. Don't know why it wasn't when you're zoomed out, but yeah. Next is Flickra. 0.49 times the size of Kerbin, has no atmosphere, no oceans, planet highly locked. Yeah, something tells me that's not exactly true, because that's actually pretty far away from our star there. Alright, and with Stonha, 0.37 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, no oceans, yep. Which these all seem to be roughly the same color palette, which makes me wonder, I wonder if these moons formed after a giant collision. 0.4 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, no oceans. 0.33 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, no oceans. Sorry about that, I had to yawn. It's 11 a.m. Well, it's 11:48 where I am right now. And I woke up like about an hour ago. Anyways, next is, I'm guessing this is a star. Vigcent. Oh, nope, it's a planet. Okay. Which, yeah, it actually looks quite cold. With a little bit of water, actually. Generated by, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, apparently it's got life on it. I wonder how that works. It's 1.18 times the size of Kerbin, has an atmosphere, pressure of 0.45 atmospheres, has no... oh wait, no, it does have oceans, but apparently it's totally locked. Okay, that's interesting. We'd love to know how that works. Huh. Yeah, this doesn't look totally locked. I'm pretty sure there are more oceans on the dark side. I mean, I wouldn't really call these oceans. I would call these more like lakes. Well, apparently it's got life on it. Cool. Anyways, its first move is Pressure Peb. Oh, goodness. 1.37 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, and no oceans. And then Rojag with it's 0.98 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, and no oceans. And then Litpeb. 0.94 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, and no oceans. Which I'm pretty sure the maximum amount of moons a planet can have for me is 3. If you have been paying attention. So yeah. And next is Arthi, which, oh, my computer is hating me right now. Which is another planet. Oh, okay. I actually love the color scheme on this planet. Like, it looks cool, especially like the atmospheric clouds and everything. Oh, just amazing. 1.01 times the size of Kerbin. It's actually pretty much the exact same size. 0.62 atmospheres. No oceans, and once again, It's tightly locked. Alright, nice. Although, pretty sure it's not. I mean, that's awfully far away from the sun. Or from its sun, rather. So I'm pretty sure it's not tightly locked, but, you know. That's, okay, sure, whatever. Alright, Lit is its first moon. 0.96 times the size of the Mun. Has no atmosphere and no ocean. So it's roughly the same size as the Mun? That's cool. And then Inflaapid. 0.84 times the size of the Mun. Has no atmosphere and no oceans. But yeah, cool little moon. Nice. And you get a nice view of the little system it's in. Alright. Oh, it's got a third moon of Petrable. 0.79 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, and no oceans. I mean, yeah. And it looks very similar to the other one. Alright, next one is Rock. Roughly 0.33 times the size of Kerbal, no atmosphere, no oceans, tightly locked. I'm probably going to stop saying that at this point because it's, all planets are tightly locked. That's what it seems like. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, Drace. Alright, with its moon of Boldzo, 0.21 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere and no oceans, and it looks very interesting. Very rocky. Would probably be kind of a challenge to land some places on this moon. Yeah, cool. Anyways. Oh, and we have its twin apparently, which seems to be slightly bigger. Roughly 0.36 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, no oceans. And then Kilnsap. It's another planet. Okay. With another very beautifully textured planet with some nice clouds. Roughly 1.14 times the size of Kerbal, has an atmosphere with 2.53 atmospheres, has no oceans, and it's tightly locked. I said I was going to stop saying that, yet I'm still saying it. Yeah, something tells me that's not the case here. I'm pretty sure it's not tightly locked. Litbull has no atmosphere, no oceans, 0.7 times the size of the Mun. Boldrow, I'm noticing that some of these names are very similar. 1.23 times the size of the Mun, no atmosphere, and no oceans. Okay. And finally, we have another star. That system had a lot of things. With this star is Scorcolo. 0.37 times the size of Kerbal, so I'm guessing this is a red dwarf. And then we have another favorite of mine, of Listbacken. Which, yes, this looks cool. It's not only a terrestrial world with a ring, but just the view that you can get from this planet, it is awesome. Like, where I've landed, it's truly epic. Which, this planet, 1.05 times the size of Kerbal, has an atmosphere with a 2.44, has no oceans, and yeah, this planet just looks evil. I mean, just look at this thing. It looks like it, like, again, looks like it's got lava on its surface, but I don't think it's not lava, unfortunately, but it's still cool. Wait, is that a lake? Okay, well, apparently this planet does have a lake. Alright, that's interesting. But I don't think you want to swim in it, because, yeah, this planet does not look very friendly at all. But I still love it. Just purely for the place that we landed at. But, we'll get to that in a minute. Oh. God, what is that name? We have another... Oh, no, a gas giant. Which, Exoxa. Okay. 8.65 times the size of Kerbal. Has an atmosphere with a pressure of 13.88 atmospheres. Has no oceans. Fervrol, another star. 1.07 times the size of the original sun, which has two planets here. With Bulpeb. be the first one, which, yeah, another very angry looking world. Looks like it's about to get ripped apart. 0.15 times the size of Kerbin, has no atmosphere, no oceans, and yeah, it is very close to its parent star. And then we have Evapos, which looks like a gas giant. If it loads, yeah, my computer's gonna hate me. Yeah, looks like, okay, we actually have a very colorful gas giant here with yeah, a bunch of storms, the Borealis too. 5.15 times the size of Kerbin, has an atmosphere, which I don't think you want to go in there. 11.11 atmospheric pressure. And then Vivace, it's actually it actually looks like it. Oh, apparently this moon's got life on it too. 1.52 times the size of the Mun, has an atmosphere with pressure of 1.27 or 0.01 atmosphere, so it's got a very thin atmosphere. And it has oceans. That looks cool. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. Okay, these oceans are a lot bigger, it seems like. Which, yeah, that's good for life. Anyways, Colosal is our next star. With the first planet being Rowlet. Rowlet? Wait, oh wow, this is a tiny boy. Okay. Alright. 0.36 times the size of Kerbin, has no atmosphere and no oceans. Another very angry looking world though. Facing its parent star. Yeah. And then we have Ophna. Yeah, I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of these. Alright, roughly 0.8 times the size of Kerbin. It has an atmosphere of 1.21 atmosphere pressure. And it has oceans. Which, yeah, it actually has some pretty substantial oceans. Pretty impressive ones. Now the next one, we have Sulcra, which is its only moon. 0.64 times the size of the Mun. It has no atmosphere and no ocean. Yeah, it looks very nice. Very nice little moon for this world. Then we have a Bullpeter, which I'm pretty sure this is its own world. I want to be sure. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, by the way, this is one of those worlds that has a buttload of planets. Which it's got, this planet has a ring. It's one of those 3 ringed worlds here. 0.14 times the size of Kerbin, has no atmosphere, no oceans. Alright, next one is Bull Rock, another ringed world, which looks very similar to its cousin. Looks like it's got some volcanoes on it, though. That would be interesting. And it looks like a very geologically active place. Would be very cool to land craft somewhere near one of the volcanoes. That is actually very interesting. 0.22 times the size of Kerbin, has no atmosphere and no oceans. What if volcanoes are the reason why it has a ring? That makes me wonder. Anyways, it does have a moon, though, of... Whoa, what was that name? Bullflea. 0.25 times the size of the Mun, has no atmosphere and no oceans, and is very similar in color to its parent. Next up, we have Drosemi, which is a pink gas giant with a ring and no moons, which is 12.33 times the size of Kerbin, and with an atmospheric pressure of 21.43, and it has no oceans. Cool. Like I just like the shadow that it casts with the sun. That looks cool. I like that. Anyways, the next ring is Cosnot, which I want to say Coruscant whenever I see that name. Which this is another ringed world with, yes, it's terrestrial. It's got lakes and oceans. It's 1.23 times the size of Kerbin, has an atmospheric pressure of 2.06, and once again, it's got oceans. Yeah, this is probably like the most habitable looking. It's like the most friendly looking world I've seen yet, with its own moon of Solha. And by the way, Planet also has a ring. That's always nice to see. 0.76 times the size of the Mun. Has no atmosphere, no oceans. Alright, next one is Shri. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's 11.97 times the size of Kerbin. This planet has an atmosphere of 15.06 pressure, and has no oceans. Oh, okay, it's a gas giant. Ooh, nice little coloring there. I like that. And again, another ring, but this time it's got moons, with Despa being its first one, which got another very friendly looking moon. It actually looks like it could have life. Roughly 2.15 times the size of the Mun, so it's a big boy. Atmospheric pressure of 1.04 atmospheres, but has no oceans. But other than that, it's got some pretty nice conditions. Very, very cool. Then we have a Threer, which looks like its evil twin. Roughly 1.5 times the size of the Mun, has an atmospheric pressure of 0.46, and has no oceans. But yeah, it just looks like a very toxic world. But I like that. I like the variety. Anyways, the next is Colosal, another blue star. And with its... oh, goodness, look at all those planets. And we have... my game froze. That's not good. That's never a good sign. Oh, we have our first gas giant of White Fluff. 7.8 times the size of Kerbin. Atmospheric pressure of 1.23. Has no oceans. Next is Parkba, roughly 12.52 times the size of Kerbin. Has an atmospheric pressure of 4.51. And yeah, it looks fairly nice. And it does have some moons of its own, of Litpet, which the very blue moon. It's been marked by some craters. Roughly 0.62 times the size of the Mun. No atmosphere, no oceans. We have Kabul, which another volcanic world, it looks like. And it's 1.37 times the size of the Mun. No atmosphere and no oceans. And Exothi is our next world here, which I'm guessing is going to be another gas giant. The planet, 10.4 times the size of Kerbin. Has an atmospheric pressure of 15.04. And ooh, I actually like the colors here. A lot of bands on this gas giant. I like that. And then with its first move, Entolithus, with, and apparently it's got life on it. Yeah, I got the oceans. So yeah, 2.27 times the size of the Mun. It's actually a very big moon. Atmosphere of 0.51 pressure, and it's got oceans, obviously. And then we have a Dryumoy, 3.37 times the size of the Mun. Another big moon. Pressure of 0.39, and yeah, it looks very, very nice. Kind of looks like a water world from a distance, but no. Yeah, it looks very, very cool. Next is Jeruthi. If it can load. Another planet. 1.29 times the size of Kerbin. Has an atmospheric pressure of 0.07. Has no oceans. And it's got rings. Nice. And it looks like Duna. Huh. That's interesting. Anyways, we have a Parkdew, our next world. With a very a very tan and brown looking gas giant with it's 3.83 times the size of Kerbin, and atmospheric pressure of 0.25. Okay, actually surprisingly low for a gas giant, but you still probably don't want to go in there, you know. And that is the last one. So in total, we have let's see, how many stars do we have? Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stars, but you can add more, and a ton of planets, as I said before. Which let's go to Hitch here and have a look at what we can see here, because yeah, this world is cool. I just like the of where it is. You got, it's not only a moon to a gas giant with an atmosphere, which I always love to see. Like, I mean, just look at this view. You can see the gas giant with its moon, and then you have the craft here with a very unique looking atmosphere, and then you have the binary stars here. You have the main star, and then you have the other one. And if we time warp a little bit, which by the way, this rotates very, very slowly, I've noticed. Unless if it doesn't rotate at all, and it's just it rotating around the planet, which this is going to look cool. It's about to get. Oh wait, no, it's not. Yeah, just barely crosses over it. But yeah, it's about to. The sun's about to go down. And something really cool happens when it goes down. Or not? Okay, well, I guess I have to wait until sunrise for that. Oh no, I missed it, dang it! Okay, well we have to spin it around again. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, yeah, the planet is tidally locked. It's just giving the illusion of a planet. It's a moon. What am I saying? Yeah, it does seem to be tidally locked. It just seems one side always seems to be facing the sun, except since it's orbiting a planet. Since this is a moon, it's giving the illusion that it does orbit. It does rotate. Here we go. There's the other star, which provides some light. Okay, that's actually quite nice. Also, you are going to notice that it does push it a little bit with the, you know. But here we should have a very, very cool looking sunrise. When I was laying this craft off camera, I had a very epic sunrise. Let's see if it does it here for us. Oh. Oh, there it is. There's the red hue. Yeah, check that out. Is that out of this world or what? Although I probably shouldn't say that because you know, there's another world we have to take a look at. But yeah, I'm guessing this has something to do with the graphics mods I have installed. But back before, there is when I watched the sunrise, it turned like the sky turned like a blood red, and it was epic. But anyways, let's take a look at the other one, the other craft I have landed here, because this is probably like my favorite world. And you'll see why in a minute, as soon as this can load in. There we go. Okay, yeah, you don't only have an epic view of what I would like to believe is a lava lake, but look at that view. I mean, just the sun just above, just like going through the rings, and then you have the epic sky that you have here. That looks amazing. I love this. Which I can prove that the planet is tidally locked. I'm guessing that's a bug that will probably eventually get fixed. However, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, that is cool. I love that. I just love the view that you get with this. I could move it slightly more forward to make it so that the sun is shining directly through the rings, but this still looks cool nonetheless. Also, just with the sky that you get with this, like that looks cool, and I love it. But yeah, that is going to do it for the mod, which I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And the mod link will be down in the description below to try this mod out for yourself. And again, there is a video on how to properly set this mod up, which will be on the mod page as well. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.